So today I'm going to show you guys how I got this hairstyle right here. So they're crochet locks. This is the brand I got it from, Leeven. They're an Amazon vendor and everything ships in one day, which is super sick. They did send these to me for free, so this is a sponsored video. But I haven't been able to find hair that matches my hair color except for here. So if you guys did end up dyeing your hair like my hair color, just had this hair color naturally, then this is a great place to find hair that you can do styles with. So yeah, these are crochet locks. I forgot to film it. Oh, actually I did film an intro originally with my hair not done, but for some reason it was out of focus. So you'll see in the beginning of the video, it's a little bit out of focus. My bad, I'm so sorry. Also, I did struggle so much throughout the video. So quick disclaimer, this isn't really like professional tutorial how to do it. This is what a beginner would do or struggle with, or this is like watch me try to attempt this hairstyle and see how it comes out. But this is like a beginner video. I'm not really professional at all. I literally took so long and had no idea what I was doing, but it turned out pretty cute, I do say so myself. And I didn't do individuals at all. This is just strictly braids, like cornrows, no individuals, and it still looks pretty good like it's individuals. So if you want to see how I got this hairstyle, then just stay tuned and I'll see you guys in a few seconds. So first things first, I'm just going to separate out my hairline. Okay, so now that I have the front hair separated, these hairs I'm going to do for the individuals. I'm going to move on to the braiding pattern at the back. Basically, once you pass like a certain section on your hair, you can braid it any way you want and then just crochet through those braids. But for the very front, just to make it look clean and look like it's individuals, you're gonna have to braid it a certain way. Okay, so I'm just gonna use some of my African Gold castor oil hair and scalp conditioner on my hair before I start my braid. This is gonna give me some moisture in my braid and also make it look shinier. Okay, so I'm gonna make a square like so. Okay, so I'm gonna take my square, I'm gonna braid it. I'm gonna braid it in a backwards direction kind of, just so the hair is pulled that way. I'll show you guys better. I'm not cornrowing, I'm just doing a regular braid. Okay, and then once your braid is long enough, you're gonna make another square. Like so. You're gonna braid it a little bit as well. Then you're gonna take your old braid and attach them together. So as you can see now, I have two separate squares, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and cornrow the rest. Okay, so this is the finished braid pattern. I'm just gonna look down, let's show you guys. The back looks probably crazy, but it doesn't really matter how the back looks. So it doesn't really matter how the back looks because it's gonna be hidden. It's not gonna show, you're not gonna see anything really. What I do with my extra long pieces of hair is I just put them up like something like this and then crochet them to each other. So basically what you can do is sew it with like the needle and thread that you use with weave. But I have the thread, but I lost the needle. So we're just gonna crochet directly onto these pieces while they're up and like tie the knot so it'll get stuck up there. If you know what I'm trying to say. So before my hair gets stuck up with the crochet and like once I tie it in a knot, in the meantime, I'm gonna bobby pin them up. That way it's already in that position. So once I crochet them, it'll stay in that position and I'll take the bobby pins out later. Okay, so I have the bobby pins in like the same general area. I don't recommend this method, to be honest. I rather you guys like sew it down. But if you're short on supplies like me, then this method should still work. We'll see. So as you guys can see, they're just up like that and they're bobby pinned just right here. And then once I start crocheting, they'll start to lay flat. Okay, so I'm gonna get my extended hair like I showed you guys earlier and just start putting them in. Okay, so here I'm just basically doing the crochet that's keeping my braids flat onto my head without sewing it. I don't recommend this method like I said earlier, but this is what I did do and it did end up working, honestly. Okay, so when I get to the front of my head, I'm just doing more of a systemic application. So I'm applying everything on the rows that I braided. I'm just doing the first ones within the squares and the other ones just to cover up that braid. Basically how you crochet is you pull it through the root of your braid and then you loop the extension through itself, like through the loop it comes with, as you can see what I'm doing there. So I'll show you again. Just shove it through the loop and then pull it tight to knot it onto the braid. Okay guys, so I had some technical difficulties. So basically I left these hairs out so I could do the method where you like pull it through the thread. But I realized the crochet hook I have is jumbo size. Also the dreads are really thin. So that method wasn't gonna work for me. So I just crocheted my braids through the other braids to kind of have the same method I did with the other hair all the way around my head instead and have no individuals. So, you know, it's a process. I'm still learning, but you know, it still can look okay, I hope. So yeah, I'm just gonna crochet the rest of the perimeter of my head. And then for the back, I'm probably not gonna do this on camera because I need to see, but I was watching a girl's video and she said that like once you do the top of your head, it lays over the back. So all you need to do when you're crocheting the back is just fill in all the holes. It doesn't need to be uniform or symmetrical or anything like that. So it looks like this right now. As you can see, like all here is showing and whatnot. So I'll be filling in the holes right after I do the perimeter of my head, and then I'll come back to you guys to show you the final results. Hey guys, so this is the finished result. As you can see, I can pull my hair back like this still, and it looks pretty like individuals, like honestly. The only thing is I can't pull it up because I do have all like this braids here. I probably could have camouflaged it better, but you know, it was taking too long. Everyone said this method is quick, but it did take me quite a while just because I didn't really know how to do it. You guys can see my hair is really long, and it's really light though, even though it's super long and I put in quite a bit. It's not really heavy at all. I ended up using one full bag or one full pack to do the double layer and my whole head, and then there's some pieces where I didn't do double layer and I just shoved them in there secretly. But yeah, it took me one whole pack. So one pack, the bag is like this. It comes with 6 individual packets inside of it, and I used all 6 of them for this look. So if you're gonna use just the short ones instead of doubling it, you probably would only need half a pack to do your entire head, which is really good. The link will be in the description below. Yeah, so it took me quite a while. It took me like 4 or 5 hours just because adding the hair together took me a couple hours, like 2 hours, and then putting it in took 3 hours or maybe even 4 hours. But people do say like once you're used to it, it takes only like an hour or 30 minutes. But I was having so many struggles. If I didn't leave those hairs out in the beginning and had them braided in, I definitely would have took at least 45 minutes less because I was struggling on trying to figure out what to do. But yeah, I really like that this hair color looks really similar or like matches really closely to my hair color. And you can never really find it anywhere, so that's great. But yeah, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching me struggle, and I'll see you in my next one.